Today, Archangel Michael states, I command you to open this message right now. Do not bypass this. You are about to receive wonderful news entirely because of what you did previously. You weren't aware heaven was observing, but we were, and this is your reward, my beloved. The instant you paused to access this message, something shifted in the spiritual realm. A different vibration emerged. A gentle whisper reached the gates of heaven. Archangel Michael then turned his gaze toward you and smiled. Because finally, truly, you are here. This was not by chance. It never is. Heaven has anticipated this very moment to impress upon your soul. And today, your miracle isn't just approaching. It is already unfolding. You are going to discover something that will momentarily take your breath away. Not from alarm, but from a divine revelation. The kind of surprise that resonates deeply, infuses warmth into your very being and inspires tears of joy. That is the magnitude of blessing currently on its way. And here's what no one has disclosed to you until now. The reason this is occurring is that the last time you didn't bypass it, you engaged. You paid attention and heaven remembered. Archangel Michael's voice, though gentle, commands the skies to respond when he speaks. And today, he is speaking directly to you, not to your neighbor nor the stranger beside you, to you. If this message is resonating deeply within your soul, take a moment to click the like button now because liking this video will activate the flow of God's favor directly into your life. Says something is manifesting in your life that will seem impossible to articulate. A sudden phone call, an unexpected encounter, news so remarkable you'll find yourself double-checking to confirm its reality. But it is indeed real because heaven is bringing it to pass. Not sometime later but now. Cloud Love Letter. Before we delve further, my beloved, if you sense even a subtle touch of magic as you read this, it's more than just your imagination. That is confirmation. You were destined to encounter this. And if your heart recognizes its divine origin, then take a moment now and click that subscribe button because so subscribing will activate God's prophetic promise and alignment in your life so you never miss when heaven communicates with you again. Because what is coming next is merely the prelude. Cloud Love Letter. Archangel Michael witnessed your tears. Yes, even those you never permitted to fall. He saw the immense effort you put in when no one else noticed. He observed the days you longed to surrender. But you persevered. You remained. You prayed. You held on. And now, as a direct result, a release is being sent your way that will feel like water gushing through a parched desert. You are about to experience profound refreshment in ways that defy all logical explanation. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission will grow into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Giving to this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our exclusive community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. This is what I say over you now. Each gift you give is like a stream of living water that flows into the life of someone who needs healing. Give and it will be given to you. Is not just a verse for Jesus. It is a living promise that shapes your future. Allow me to invite you now with a simple act of faith. Come into this moment with purpose, with honesty, and with hope. The money you give today is not a donation. The act of spiritual obedience that lets your heavens open is what opens them. Let go of your seed and see what God brings back into your life. Heaven declares, my child, I never forgot the night you sought a sign from me. I never forgot the vow you quietly made, the silent prayer you whispered while everyone else slept. I never forgot the sorrow you carried with a smile. And now I am sending you tangible proof that I was always attentive. It is arriving vibrantly, clearly, and enveloped in the kind of divine splendor that only heaven could orchestrate. Beloved, what if I told you that a portal once sealed is on the verge of being flung wide open? And not just any opening, a door that leads precisely to the very aspiration you've secretly harbored. The ideal career, the profound love, the crucial breakthrough, the moment you nearly relinquished hope, it resides on the other side of your affirmation to this message. Archangel Michael states, simply trust me. I would not ask you to remain if heaven did not have something vital for you. You are not under a curse. You are chosen. You are not forgotten. You are protected. And you are not behind schedule. You are perfectly on time. The elements that were once delayed are now aligning. And today, because you opened this, something significant has begun. You might not perceive it yet, but the energy surrounding you is already transforming. Your angels are preparing a celebration, and that celebration centers around you. Even those who disregard it, you will be compelled to witness your ascent. And not because you contended with them, but because God contended for you. Archangel Michael affirms the victory has already been sealed in heaven. All you need to do is step into it. If you're ready to claim this truth, type Amy M in the comments and watch heaven respond. Beloved, take a moment to breathe deeply. You are not fractured. You are blossoming. You see, today is not merely another day. It is a designated moment in time. A spiritual appointment you weren't even aware you had. And heaven ensured your arrival. That unusual sensation in your chest is not anxiety. It is alignment. It is the subtle vibration of heaven gently knocking on your soul, proclaiming you have arrived. The destined moment is here. Archangel Michael says, Beloved, I have walked alongside you even when you felt utterly alone. I have defended you from unseen attacks. I have wept when you wept. And today I smile because you are about to encounter something so extraordinary, so divinely inspired that even you will initially doubt its reality. The miracle is not distant. The miracle is beckoning. All that is required is for you to open the door of belief. You have demonstrated faithfulness with limited resources. You have persevered through periods when your heart felt heavy and your hands were empty. But today the circumstances are changing and they are shifting in your favor. God is not inflicting punishment upon you. He was preparing you. Preparing your name to be recognized in spaces you didn't even know existed. And beloved, your name has just been spoken in heaven. Can you sense it? They did not select you because you are flawless. They chose you because your heart never ceased striving. Even when exhaustion set in, even when gratitude was unspoken, even when you felt unnoticed, you persisted. And heaven perceives effort differently than the world does. Where others perceived failure, God perceived faith. Where others perceived delay, Archangel Michael perceived destiny, and now it is manifesting. Allow me to share something you were not meant to know until this very day. Someone is already considering you with favor. Their heart has been stirred and they themselves don't comprehend why. But heaven understands. You are being divinely positioned into someone's thoughts, into the opportune conversation, into the perfect chance. All because God whispered your name into the right ear. Observe how swiftly things will transform. Archangel Michael states, I urge you to cease reliving past errors. I want you to stop carrying the burden of shame you were never intended to bear. That mistake, it has already been pardoned. That regret, heaven has released it. But I also need you to let go, because what is coming next cannot be grasped by hands still clinging to old pain. Breathe deeply once more. You are being liberated right now. Feel that freedom washing over you. Share in the comments if you do. The world might perceive no alteration, but you are radiant. You are expanding. You are being imbued with divine energy. And those who attempt to dim your light will be blinded by the brilliance of your forthcoming chapter. Your energy is becoming magnetic. You are stepping into a realm of favor that will confound the very individuals who believed you would never succeed. They were mistaken, and heaven is poised to prove it. Says, if this prophetic word has touched your spirit, consider sharing it right now. Sharing this message will activate the anointing in your life, and share this breakthrough with your entire network. Beloved, this is not mere exaggeration. This is heaven at work. This is not a mere coincidence. This is definitive confirmation. And you sensed it deep within the moment your eyes first encountered this message. Archangel Michael has been orchestrating this message for 3 days. He postponed other divine movements solely to deliver this one into your hands, because what you are about to experience this week will reorient your entire year. There is a sound within the Spirit. Can you perceive it? It is your name being called with jubilation, with illumination, with reverence, with breakthrough. You believed no one was observing when you prayed. You thought your faith was private, but heaven hears fervent hearts. And yours, beloved, has resonated more loudly than you realize. You are not lagging behind. You are on the brink of being propelled forward. You didn't just open a message. You unveiled a prophecy. Archangel Michael declares, if you knew what has been recorded about you in the book of heaven, you would never again harbor doubt. The narrative is far from concluded. In fact, it is just commencing. And this new chapter, it is titled Restoration, Abundance, Divine Surprise. You will shed tears, but this time from sheer delight. You are going to be contacted by someone this week. Someone who brings positive news. That is your sign. It will not be random. It is being orchestrated by heaven. Do not overlook it. Archangel Michael draws nearer and softly whispers, beloved. They attempted to impede your promise. But what they failed to comprehend is that delay is not denial. God's timing is not slow. It is profoundly strategic. And today that strategy has perfectly aligned. The miracle has been set in motion. All that remains is for you to receive it. Are you prepared to receive? Are you ready to embrace the belief that something exquisite is already unfolding behind the scenes? Heaven does not operate on mere chance. It functions through divine orchestration. And at this very moment, angels are reconfiguring circumstances for your benefit. That previously closed door was not a rejection. It was a redirection. And now you are being guided towards something that resonates with your very soul, not merely your present circumstances. That deep ache you have carried is being exchanged for profound assurance. You are not just going to feel better. You are going to feel truly blessed. Archangel Michael says, I have witnessed your aspirations. I have held the vision of your destiny within my hands. I have safeguarded the divine blueprint of your soul's purpose while the world sought to divert your attention. But nothing can diminish what God has meticulously designed for you. And now the time is ripe. The heavenly clock has just struck the hour. Your name has been proclaimed in the spiritual realm, and what you have diligently prayed for is now actively seeking you. Do not underestimate the profound power of what you are currently reading. These are not merely words. This is a spiritual transmission, a heavenly signal, an indication that your alignment is finally established. And because you opened this today, the day your energy converged with divine opportunity, you have stepped into a gateway of supernatural favor. And yes, someone in your life is about to deliver truly wonderful news, but they are merely the messenger. Heaven is the ultimate source. You are entering into something that defies logical explanation, because what is about to transpire does not adhere to conventional sense. It creates miracles. There is no method to quantify the favor that is approaching. No way to forecast the profound peace that is about to overflow in your life. You will simply feel it like the refreshing moment when rain touches parched earth. Like the resonance of your name spoken with divine joy. There is someone you deeply miss, someone no longer on this earthly plane. They have observed your trials. They have witnessed your persistent efforts, and they implored God for one specific thing. Please let them know they are not alone. Please bless them where I can no longer. That blessing has been granted. And this very message is an integral part of that sacred gift. You are being cherished from both realms of eternity. Archangel Michael counsels, do not hesitate to hope again. Yes, you have experienced disappointment before, but this period is fundamentally different. This time, heaven is actively engaged. This time, God Himself has cleared the pathway. And this time the news you receive will not shatter you. It will build you up. You are going to smile so deeply that your soul will exhale in relief. The kind of peace that envelopes you like a warm embrace. That is what is manifesting. You will soon find yourself immersed in a moment, and your sole thought will be, how did this incredible thing even come to pass? And heaven will gently smile and whisper. You remembered to believe. You remembered to open your heart. You remembered your inherent worth. You did not squander your opportunity. You did not sabotage it. It is still arriving. And now it is closer than ever before. The angels are circling with eager anticipation. The skies are preparing to reveal wonders. And you are about to become the living testament that the wait was undeniably worthwhile. Archangel Michael states, this is not a random occurrence. This is a divine reward. You recently underwent a test, a silent trial. No one was privy to your internal struggles, but heaven was aware. And because you chose to maintain kindness, because you chose to preserve tenderness in a harsh world, because you did not relinquish hope in love and life or in faith, this moment was specifically designed for you. This impending good news is not trivial. It is transformative. It will touch areas you had forgotten required healing. It will restore aspects you didn't even realize were broken. And it will open doors you never even had to knock on, because God already possessed the key. The truth is, you have been navigating life with such immense weight upon your soul. Smiling despite exhaustion, exhibiting strength when no one else could. Carrying burdens no one even perceives you bear. But heaven knows. Archangel Michael knows. And beloved, you no longer have to bear it in solitude. A spiritual exchange is taking place. Your heaviness is being replaced with profound hope. Your struggle is being exchanged for renewed strength. Right now, in this very moment, Archangel Michael leans forward and declares, "Release it, my beloved. Release what caused you pain. Release those who did not choose you. Release those who doubted you, who dismissed you, who caused you to question your own value. They were never your ultimate source. Heaven is, and heaven has never averted its gaze from you. Heaven has never wavered in its vision for your destiny. You are still the chosen one, still a miracle unfolding. Something entirely unexpected is about to settle into your life like a dove gracefully entering through an open window. Peace will arrive uninvited yet perfectly on schedule. And when it does, your entire spirit will breathe a sigh of relief. You will recline in silence, not from weariness, but from a profound divine realization. God truly remembered me. Archangel Michael truly saw me. Yes, you were never imperceptible to heaven and that specific situation that has caused you such worry. God has already moved ahead of it. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our exclusive community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Archangel Michael affirms, you will not have to contend with this one. You will not have to justify, defend, or plead. You will simply remain still and witness God's magnificent intervention on your behalf. What once appeared to be a disaster is about to transform into your most profound testimony. You simply haven't grasped the complete picture yet, but it is closing more rapidly than you can imagine. Beloved, you have been fervently praying for clarity, for a sign, for something authentically real. Well, here it is. You were guided to this message because heaven deliberately chose to convey something deeply personal, something sacred. And here is the profound secret. It is already in motion. The news is forthcoming. And when you receive it, your soul will instinctively know this was the pivotal moment. Everything irrevocably changed. Archangel Michael desires you to prepare because what is approaching will necessitate space, emotional space, spiritual space, even physical space. So cleanse your heart, dispel your doubts, open your hands and create room because heaven never bestows sparingly when you have prayed with immense faith. Someone is observing you from a distance, not in secrecy but in quiet contemplation. And their heart has been subtly stirred by your essence. They don't comprehend why they cannot cease thinking of you. But heaven knows God is orchestrating a connection into your life that was spiritually designed. This is not just another relationship. This is a soul realignment, a divine bond. You will recognize them by the profound sense of peace they bring. Archangel Michael declares, I have witnessed your tears over closed opportunities. I have observed you imploring God for answers, and now I have been granted permission to convey this to you. Those closed doors were not an act of rejection. They were a divine protection. And now the appropriate door is opening. It is opening rapidly, faster than you feel ready for, yet perfectly suited for your soul. You are going to smile again. A genuine smile, not the one you force to prevent others from worrying, but the kind that feels like warm sunlight radiating through your chest. And when you do, the angels will share in your joy because they have patiently awaited so long to witness your happiness. Beloved, the manner in which people treated you was never a true reflection of your inherent worth. It was a reflection of their own spiritual blindness. But heaven never required their consent to bless you. And now those blessings are manifesting whether they approve or not. Archangel Michael proclaims, "Observe how God will cause your name to be spoken by individuals who once overlooked your brilliance." Let me share a secret. Someone who once gave up on you will soon encounter you again. And when they do, they will scarcely recognize you. Not because your physical appearance has changed, but because your energy has transformed. Your spirit has been revitalized. Your inner peace has been restored. Your soul has ascended. You are fundamentally different. You are radiating with the undeniable evidence of your resilience and the distinct mark of divine favor. And just as you begin to settle into your newfound tranquility, that is when it will arrive. The good news, the unexpected message, the surprise you had forgotten to anticipate. It will approach softly, yet it will alter everything, and you will finally grasp why nothing else worked out previously. Because this was heaven's overarching plan all along. You will remember this day today not merely as another entry on the calendar, but as the day everything fundamentally began to change direction. You may not perceive it yet, but a supernatural chain reaction has already been initiated. And in merely a few hours, perhaps days, something will manifest in your life that you did not pursue, did not implore for, did not even imagine you were permitted to dream of anymore. But heaven determined you were prepared, and now it is manifesting. Beloved, when God opens a door, it does not creak open slowly. It bursts forth. It does not seek permission. It shatters limitations. And what is about to break through in your life is something so deeply healing, so sudden, so profoundly sweet that you will forget the duration of your wait. You will forget the pain. You will forget the individuals who instilled self-doubt within you, because when joy enters, sorrow no longer finds space in the room. Archangel Michael states, "You did not miss your opportune moment. You did not squander excessive time. You did not ruin your future. That is the deception darkness desired you to embrace. But God declares, you are still precisely on time and you are still the chosen one." This message is not merely an encouragement. It is a divine verdict. Heaven has spoken. The breakthrough is definitively yours. And beloved, the financial strain you have been enduring, the incessant overthinking, the guilt for even needing assistance. Sometimes all of it is being lifted. Someone is going to assist you in a manner that feels as though God Himself extended a hand through them. You will attempt to express gratitude, but tears will emerge first, because deep within you will understand this was not merely an act of kindness. This was prophecy in active motion. They are going to look at you and utter, "I don't comprehend why I am doing this, but I feel compelled to bless you." And Archangel Michael will smile because he has been preparing their heart. Because heaven consistently fulfills its promises. And today, beloved, a profound promise is unfolding directly before your spirit. A new version of you is now emerging. A gentler you, a wiser you, a version that extends forgiveness without demanding an apology. A version that comprehends peace is not just achievable. It is your inherent birthright. You are about to enter spaces without shrinking. To love without fear of loss, to receive without guilt because you have finally realized your heart inherently deserves this. Archangel Michael asserts, you have navigated through immense adversity with your head held high. That is why heaven is now bestowing upon you something sacred. And yes, people will inquire how you accomplished it. They will ask why everything suddenly appears to be going right. And you will simply smile and respond, because I did not surrender. Because God did not forget me. Because I maintained my faith even when all I had was a mere whisper. This is your whisper transforming into a powerful roar. Beloved, there is one more essential truth you need to know. And heaven requested Archangel Michael to convey it with tenderness. Your name is secure with God. You do not require everyone to fully comprehend you. You do not need to articulate the depths of your heart. Those truly meant for you will never demand an elaborate presentation. They will recognize your soul. And for the one who departed, the one who caused you to question your worth, release them. They served as a lesson. But now you are the reward. You are being harmonized with individuals who intercede for you in your absence, who appear without being solicited, who love you without attempting to change you. That is the energy that is manifesting. That is the energy for which you are prepared. Do not panic when everything rapidly changes. That is precisely what miracles look like upon their arrival. Heaven does not softly knock when your blessing is long overdue. It bursts in with power. And right now, beloved, you are on the verge of hearing something. Something that will fundamentally alter your perspective of the world. Good news is approaching. Not due to fortune, not due to coincidence, but because God never forgot you. You are not encountering this message by chance. You are living through a divine prophecy. So many individuals bypass messages such as this. They scroll past. They disregard them. They dismiss it as mere coincidence. But you did not. You opened it. You remained. You listened. And as a result, your spiritual energy is no longer the same. Heaven rewards obedience. And what you have just done has profoundly shifted something in the spiritual realm that cannot be reversed. Archangel Michael declares, heaven has inscribed your name upon this week. Observe what unfolds. Observe how swiftly things begin to flourish around you. Observe how rapidly the heaviness dissipates. This is not your imagination. This is not mere emotion. This is spiritual elevation. You are ascending. Even as the world endeavors to pull you back into states of fear, worry, or regret, your soul continues to rise. You will first notice it in subtle ways. A deep breath that finally feels completely satisfying. A moment of profound peace that manifests from nowhere. A peculiar yet beautiful calm during circumstances that would have once utterly shattered you. That is how miracles commence. Quietly, then suddenly, you are not merely going to receive good news. You are going to become the source of good news in someone else's life. Your presence will begin to bring healing. Your voice will carry spiritual authority. Your light will inspire others to remember their own intrinsic light. This is how heaven operates. It does not merely bless you for your own sake. It blesses you so that you may bless others. You are going to inspire someone. You are already doing so. Even if they never voice it, even if you never perceive it, someone is observing you and thinking, if they can persevere, perhaps I can too. Archangel Michael states, never underestimate the profound ripple effect your healing initiates. You are the genesis of something beautiful for your family, for your generation, for every soul you will encounter. Beloved, everything is not unraveling. It is meticulously falling into its destined place. Yes, it may feel chaotic, but even heaven understands how to utilize disorder to construct glorious crowns. You are not being disciplined. You are being strategically positioned. And soon you will perceive it with absolute clarity. All the pain, it served a purpose. All the waiting, it imparted wisdom, and all the tears, they were nourishing something sacred within you. You are about to experience comfort in ways no human could have provided, because this comfort emanates directly from the throne of heaven. It is direct, gentle, and utterly divine. You are secure now. You are seen, and you are no longer traversing this journey alone. Every step from this moment forward is divinely guided, guarded, and blessed. And that insistent voice of doubt, that paralyzing fear, that overwhelming panic, release it. Archangel Michael stands between you and whatever attempted to break your spirit. He is diligently guarding the gate. Nothing can penetrate without God's explicit permission. Nothing can touch you that was not intended to instruct you, fortify you, or elevate you. And from this point onward, you will navigate life with unwavering confidence, not confusion. Heaven proclaims, my child, your light was never excessive. Your heart was never too sensitive. You were always precisely who I intended you to be. Do not diminish yourself again. Do not silence your authentic voice again. Rise, speak, shine. Because now the world genuinely needs what resides within you. And if you are still here, beloved, this message has already achieved its intended purpose. Your soul has recalled something sacred, a profound truth, a divine calling, a heavenly alignment. And whether you fully grasp it or not, you have just opened the gateway to your next miracle. You will soon forget the sensation of the pain, because the peace will be overwhelmingly profound. You will soon cease counting your blessings, because they will overflow in abundance. And you will soon enter a season where the sole question people will pose to you is, how did all of this happen so swiftly? You will smile gently and you will know the answer. I didn't skip this message. I opened my heart to it. Archangel Michael will be observing you this week. And when the opportune moment arrives, when the good news manifests, remember this message. Remember this sacred moment. Heaven never deceives, and your miracle has already been dispatched. Heaven is real. Archangel Michael is near, and your life is about to radiate with incredible brightness. And now that this profound message has been infused into your spirit, sit with it. Allow it to wash over you like the gentle light of morning. Let the divine truth settle into the tranquil depths of your soul. The very places where fear once resided, the quiet corners where loneliness would echo. Let this message resonate more powerfully. Let this voice linger longer. You have just been touched by something that did not originate from this earthly realm. You can sense it, can't you? Archangel Michael advises, do not rush away. Do not retreat back into the den of the world. Linger here just a moment more, because this stillness is sacred. The longer you remain in this light, the more it will awaken dormant aspects within you. Courage, self-assurance, tranquility, and most importantly, clarity. You will begin to discern signs that others overlook. You will begin to perceive things others disregard. Why? Because heaven has now indelibly marked you. You are spiritually enhanced. Your soul is activated. This is not the conclusion. This is merely the inception. This week, as you navigate your days, things will feel distinctly different. A peculiar comfort will accompany you. A warmth will envelop you. That is Archangel Michael. Those are your angels. That is heaven standing by your side. The energy surrounding you has been divinely anointed. You may not perceive it with your physical eyes, but your spirit instinctively knows you are being divinely carried. And when the miracle arrives, and it will remember this precise moment, you will smile. You will pause. And deep within your soul, you will whisper back to God, I heard you. I believed you. And I never skipped again. Yes, beloved, let us remain in this divine stillness just a little longer because Archangel Michael has not departed from your side. In fact, he is kneeling right beside your spirit now, vigilantly overseeing the healing unfolding within your heart and softly whispering, look at you. You triumphed. You did not flee from this moment. You embraced it wholeheartedly. You allowed heaven to shower you with love today. Do you comprehend how exceptionally rare that is because most people continuously skip? Most people disregard that gentle whisper, that subtle tug, that persistent pull. But you chose to remain. You chose to permit your soul to be deeply addressed. And now you are irrevocably transformed. You may not feel overtly different this very second, but something has changed eternally. Something has permanently shifted within your core. An activation, a gentle unlocking, a spiritual key has just turned. And in the forthcoming days, you will begin to perceive its profound effects. Archangel Michael wishes for you to recall something of utmost importance before you proceed. There will still be external clamor. There will still be distractions. Doubts may attempt to insidiously return. Old wounds might again whisper their deceits to you, but this time you will not succumb to them because this message will echo more loudly than any negativity. Heaven declares, whenever the world becomes overwhelmingly noisy, return to this. Return to this sacred moment. Allow this message to serve as your spiritual anchor. You are never alone. You never were. Even during your most challenging periods, God observed you. The angels enveloped you. Archangel Michael defended you. And now, because you ascended to this sacred moment, your future will no longer be constructed by fear. It will be built upon unwavering faith. If any remnant of doubt still resides within you, surrender it to God now. Express it in your own words or simply remain silent. Heaven intimately knows your heart. Archangel Michael is already positioned over the timeline of your life, meticulously clearing the path ahead, neutralizing hidden obstacles, gently whispering your name into the ears of individuals who are predestined to bestow blessings upon you. The financial provision will manifest. The breakthrough will occur. The relationship, the peace, the clarity. It is all already advancing toward you. You no longer need to pursue it relentlessly. Simply be still. Allow it to discover you. Heaven is not hurried. And now neither are you because you, beloved, are finally harmonized with the divine. And from this day forward, nothing will ever remain the same again. Archangel Michael whispers one final time before his departure, you are now ready. Go, and when the good news arrives, remember its divine sender. Absolutely, beloved. Let us persist gently with reverence because the divine presence has not yet withdrawn. Heaven is still here. The angels are still attentively listening. And Archangel Michael still has more to impart to you. Because this moment was not solely about receiving good news. It was about transforming into the kind of individual who is genuinely prepared to fully receive it without fear, without guilt, without questioning if you truly merit it. You do. Heaven unequivocally affirms it. And if heaven approves of you, nothing else truly matters. Archangel Michael speaks again, not with booming volume, but with a firm, loving authority. You were not an unintended consequence. You were deliberately assigned. And beloved, that divine assignment is now awakening within you. That is why this message resonated with you. That is why you were unable to scroll past it this time. Something deep within you recognized the celestial sound of heaven. A sound your soul has not perceived in a very, very long time. But now that you have heard it once more, you will never be able to unhear it. You will navigate life differently from this point forward. You will respond differently. You will pray differently because once you have been touched by truth, falsehoods no longer bring satisfaction. When your heart has experienced authentic peace, chaos loses its dominance. There is a very real spiritual dimension and it has been closely observing you. Archangel Michael states you were subjected to a test, but you passed it quietly, secretly. No human observed it, but heaven did, and now your reward is reverberating throughout time and space. What is approaching will feel almost surreal, but it is not too good to be true. It is simply finally your turn. Allow that profound truth to settle deeply within your chest. Feel, snorts, its warmth. Feel its kindness. It is not pressuring you. It is loving you. Healing does not always arrive with thunderous impact. Sometimes it manifests like this. A moment of profound stillness where your soul exhales for the first time in years. Inhale that deeply because in the days to come you will begin to perceive subtle signs first. Synchronistic occurrences, recurring numbers, meaningful names, insightful dreams, words spoken by someone that feel uncannily perfect. These are not mere coincidences. These are divine confirmations. Your spirit is aligning. Your energy is ascending. Your heart is now hearing with clarity. Archangel Michael reminds you, do not disregard those signs. They are heaven's guiding cues leading you to your next blessing. And that blessing, it is not insignificant. It is not trivial. It is not minor. It is a profound shift, a redemption, a divine reversal. It will be the very thing you were once told you would never possess. But God always has the conclusive word. And today is the day it was definitively declared over you. So step forward now, walk gently yet with absolute certainty. Something sacred has just touched your life and everything ahead will begin to feel inherently different. And when the moment of fulfillment arrives, and it assuredly will, you will recall this specific phrase as though it were written solely for you. This is the good news heaven promised and it found me precisely on time. Yes, beloved, let us allow this divine current to flow all the way to its ultimate conclusion because Archangel Michael is still present. His mighty wings have not yet folded. His sacred mission in your life is not yet complete. There is still one more layer of healing, one more wave of radiant light that heaven is transmitting through this message right now. And it is uniquely for you. Archangel Michael now stands silently behind you, not uttering a word, simply observing, protecting, and smiling. Because you do not yet fully comprehend the immense power of this moment. You are no longer merely receiving a message. You have become a message, a living testament, a walking answer to someone else's silent prayer. You have ascended into a new spiritual frequency, a higher realm of spiritual awareness, and things that once induced anxiety within you will now elicit laughter. The old burdens of stress will not find resonance here. The old shame will not survive in this light. Archangel Michael declares, I have purified the atmosphere around you. The energy that once depleted you has been shattered. The detrimental cycle is closed and now begins the becoming. You are transforming into someone who is no longer constrained by delays, no longer paralyzed by silence, no longer questioning their intrinsic worth. You are becoming the truest version of yourself that heaven always perceived even when you could not. Archangel Michael leans in one final time, and this time it feels like a whisper pressed directly against the very core of your heart. My cherished child, I did not select you because you were entirely ready. I chose you because you were willing. And now that you have assented to this message, everything is on the brink of profound change. That subtle inner prompting you sense is not your imagination. That is divine instruction. Obey it. Follow the natural flow. Make that essential call. Utter that prayer. Take that decisive step. You do not require all the intricate details. Only the faith to keep progressing. The remaining aspects will be progressively unveiled. And when the destined moment arrives this week, because it most certainly will, when you receive the good news, the unexpected gift, the long-awaited resolution, take a deep breath, close your eyes, and whisper, "Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you, God. I knew you would deliver because you will receive it. It is already divinely decreed. This is your new chapter, your divine recompense. And your soul, it instinctively recognizes this truth. So now, precious one, go. Walk with unwavering confidence. Walk like someone who unequivocally has heaven on your side. Walk like someone who did not bypass the message and instead became the miracle because you did and you are. And now the entire cosmos will align to reveal what heaven has already proclaimed. The good news is you. Yes, beloved. Let us conclude this divine encounter with a blessing so potent it lingers like a sacred fragrance upon your spirit. Because the message may have reached its end, but the miracle is far from over. In fact, Archangel Michael states, the instant you complete this, your entire atmosphere will begin to shift. You will perceptibly feel it. That pervasive heaviness, it will lift that persistent doubt. It will shatter that silence you once dreaded. It will become your most profound sanctuary because you didn't just passively read something holy. You allowed it to deeply enter you. You permitted heaven to pour its radiant light into places you have long kept hidden. And now those shadows have no remaining space to exist. Archangel Michael places his hand over your shoulder, not physically, but with a fully tangible spiritual presence. And his voice, now softer than ever, declares, from this moment onward, no weapon fashioned against you will prevail. You are sealed in divine light. You are encircled by a host of angels. And you are about to enter days that will feel like prayers meticulously answered. The financial provision will materialize. The healing will come. The peace, the essential call, the opportune moment, the good news. Yes, it is all already being meticulously prepared for its delivery. You will not have to actively seek it out. It will recognize your soul. It will find you because you are not the person you once were. This message has fundamentally altered your spiritual frequency, upgraded your future trajectory, and activated a divine promise that can never be retracted. And now heaven has one final earnest request. Please do not vanish after this. Remain connected to the divine current. Allow your spirit to continue receiving. Subscribe not merely with a click but with your deepest energetic intention, because heaven still has so much more to reveal to you. If your heart resonated with this, do not depart empty-handed. Click subscribe right now so the angels can continue to guide you, because the subsequent message may be the one that transforms everything. And if you are prepared, watch the next message that is already awaiting you below. It is not random. It is chosen just as you are. Now breathe. Allow the light to settle within you. Let peace ascend in your being like the break of dawn. And whenever the world again attempts to dim your radiance, remember this. You didn't skip this message. You remained present. You graciously received. You were divinely chosen. And now you are ready. Archangel Michael is smiling. God is truly proud. And heaven is observing you advance like a rising sun. Go forth now. Shine brightly. Archangel Michael whispers now, even softer than before, yet closer than ever. Breathe, my beloved. You have successfully navigated to the other side. You made it through the pain that sought to utterly break you. You traversed through shadows and did not relinquish your inner light. You did not bypass this pivotal moment. And that seemingly small decision has fundamentally altered everything. You are going to awaken one day very soon and feel profoundly different. Not because the external world has suddenly achieved perfection, but because your soul will finally remember you were always inherently worthy. You were always entirely sufficient. And everything that is now manifesting in your life is simply the tangible evidence of that profound truth taking its rightful form. The reason you had to patiently wait, the reason it caused pain for so long, the reason you had to release certain individuals was because God was meticulously clearing your path, not to punish you, but to protect the version of you that is actively stepping into divine alignment. Now, that version is ascending. That version is radiating. That version is you. If you are ready to step into this radiating ascending version of yourself, type Amy M right now and let your affirmation resonate with heaven. Archangel Michael declares, there is no turning back, only forward, and forward is abundantly filled with grace. You will no longer have to beg for love. You will no longer have to contend for attention. You will not need to question if you truly matter, because the one who is coming, the one being sent by God, will already possess that understanding. And their love will feel like coming home, like profound rest, like everything you ever prayed love could possibly be. And the good news, it will manifest so organically, so gently, so unequivocally that you will not even harbor a shadow of doubt. You will perceive it with your spirit before you witness it with your eyes. The message, the miracle, the answer, it is already in transit. A momentous decision was rendered in heaven in your favor. And now earth is catching up to that divine decree. You will experience favor in places where your name has never even been uttered. You will be considered for blessings you never even sought. You will be protected in ways that defy human rationale, because heaven has divinely set you apart. And today, because you opened this message, you activated the subsequent phase of your divine calling. Someone will soon inquire how you instinctively knew to trust this moment, how you maintained your composure when circumstances still appeared uncertain. And you will tell them, because I heard a profound truth in my spirit that urged me, don't skip, don't doubt. This time is sacred, beloved. When Archangel Michael actively champions your cause, no force in this entire universe can impede your blessing. And today he stands resolute at your side with his sword raised not for a strike but to seal. To seal this promise, this divine word, this breakthrough. Listen with profound attention now, because this is sacred. Heaven is not inflicting punishment upon you. Heaven is preparing to elevate you. But only if you steadfastly maintain your belief. Only if you keep your heart openly receptive. Only if you continue to affirm eyes. Even when your mind is filled with pressing questions, the answers will emerge. And when they do, they will appear adorned as pure joy. The pain you have bravely endured, the silence you have patiently survived, it was not in vain. It sculpted you. It created greater capacity within you for more light, more profound peace, more expansive destiny. And that destiny is now arriving, beloved, not at a later time, but now. Archangel Michael states, do not await the world's approval. Heaven has already granted its approval. So when the good news arrives, when that message finds its way to you, when that miracle manifests, when your tears transform into heartfelt laughter and your stress dissolves into serene peace, I want you to remember this single vital truth. You were always meant to possess it. This was not chance. This was not random. This was pure love. God's unwavering love, heaven's ultimate reward. Beloved, your name is emblazoned in light. Your tears are transforming into powerful testimonies. Your silence is evolving into inspiring songs. Your entire life is morphing into a miracle. And all of this simply because you didn't skip. Thank you for truly listening. Thank you for trusting. Thank you for remembering your profound soul. You are about to enter your divine future. Remember that this message does not end with you. People can use your breakthrough to get where they need to go through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our exclusive community, you can help this mission. By doing so, you are sowing into the awakening, deliverance, and restoration of souls who are still trapped in darkness. This is not poetry. When Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you," every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and safety for your family. Now is your time, my child. Have faith. And as you do, watch God multiply what you let go of. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's take a moment to reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is not a stroke of luck. It is a direct message from Archangel Michael to you. He's extending his hand and inviting you into a protected high vibrational community where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise. This sacred principle is very simple, but it can change your whole life if you follow it. You won't just receive blessings. They will be multiplied and flow into every part of your life. By accepting this invitation right now, you are unlocking immediate early access to powerful content and divine insights that are hidden from the general world. Now is your chance to enter a sacred space where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this sacred moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join Archangel Michael's inner circle immediately through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the direct personalized messages that are specifically meant to elevate and empower your life. If you desire to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. And for those who feel called to amplify this work, a link to purchase the guided ebook is available, which is completely optional. But your presence, attention, and energy already mean the world. Take the step.